everyone, and welcome to what is unfortunately the last in the Doctor Who adventure games, but this one is going to go on for a while because this one is significantly longer than the others. So we're going to play an episode today, and then Wednesday and Thursday, and then obviously we've got Bonfire Night, which is partly the reason why I wanted to wait to play this, and then we'll have the remaining episodes hopefully next week. So yeah, I've been still trying to sort out my sound settings. I'm hoping now that I've got a good level mix between game volume and commentary volume, so I apologise if one is slightly more quiet than the other. I have done some tests, and I will wait until the intro to talk again. Good music.
The dimensional modulator on the blinker now. Air in the pipes. Oh, it's you two. Whatever's the matter? Look, if they don't have crispy duck...
Doctor, open the door now!
Oh yeah, Rory's in this one as well, and I seem to remember that his, yes, his model doesn't look as polished as Amy's and the Doctor's.
I give up. We come to the Lau dynasty for a nice bowl of wonton and crispy duck, and exactly how did you manage to upset the locals?
Let's just say the Lau Palace turned out not
Yeah,
to
he
be
looks like he's wearing eyeliner.
Of course not. It's a palace, which would explain the Imperial Guards hurling spears, I suppose. Maybe we should make this a takeaway.
Good idea.
I hope you left Emperor Chanzo a good tip.
Yeah, use more salt.
Maybe just need some new valves.
Whoa!
Don't panic, don't panic. Just a bump on your scrape, really. What with?
Yeah, he's wearing eyeliner.
Oh! That's new.
Okay, I'm going to try and talk over this. I hope you can hear the commentary. So yes, I've been waiting to play this partly for Bonfire Night and also partly because I wanted to get the sound settings sorted. But as I said, this one is significantly longer than the others. So you're going to see probably half of the game this week and then half next week. But because the game is significantly longer, I would like to do a sort of a retrospect review of all of the games after I've played this one, which is certainly something I'm going to do. But for now, let us get on to the first part, because I'm not actually sure how many parts there is. I reckon about 6, but I could be wrong. First part of the Gunpowder plot.
Ooh. It's rather pretty, don't you think?
Is it real? I mean, is it really there?
Of course it is. It's a dimensional lesion. I'll show you. You see? It's a portal.
But what's it doing in the TARDIS?
Good question.
Caused by the impact with that alien ship, I'd say. Rory, pass me the Sonic, will you? And don't throw it!
Oh, so Daisy.
Sorry.
Duh.
Interdimensional pressure differential. No worries. You can go and get it.
Me?
I can't go, obviously. I have to stay here and make sure the lesion doesn't close on you.
Close on me.
Hurry up. What's the Doctor without his sonic screwdriver? Inscrutable.
That was really bad.
Go.
That was really terrible. The animation, I have to say, has gotten better, even if Rory's model is a little off, a little less polished than Amy's and the Doctor's. Okay, where am I going? Can't get down there. Up here. So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing this, as I said, because it is quite longer than the others. Oh, going down here. Okay, I was just running around. Yes, I know all this. I have played this before, but I've only played it once before, so...
Rory, perhaps you'd better hurry. This lesion looks a bit unstable.
No shit. So, yeah, what am I
I'll be the one to stay safely in the TARDIS.
What am I looking for? I'm looking for the sonic screwdriver. I should probably actually be looking for it. Is that it over there? Right. How did it get... Okay, it's just above Rory's head. You can probably just see it, like, glinting. But how did it get from there to there? But yes, I have played this once before. It was quite a long time ago, so this is all a bit of a new experience for me as well. Because I played the previous ones, but I don't really remember the plot and everything that I've got to do with this one. Although I know it's Rutans and Sontarans. That much I do know.
It's always
whoa.
me that has to do these things.
So, yes, this is going to be quite fun. And a jump. That wasn't a jump. That was a large step. And ta-da! Yeah, I seem to remember as well. There's a great bit later on
Amy, we're going to have to fix this
where we
issue
can actually
properly. We
walk
need a dimensional
from the
view.
outside of the TARDIS to
And
the
have you got
inside,
one?
and it's
No, of course I haven't.
near
Let us see.
seamless. It's
Well, that's
very good
useful
the way
then.
that they've done it.
I'm the doctor. I can make one, can't I? I just need a Cardanium vortex tuner and a Zardak holofield trap.
And have you got those?
Of course I have, in the drawing room. Now,
Ah, the
hurry up
drawing
and
room.
find them and
I like
put
the
them
drawing
together
room.
for me.
I do love the TARDIS drawing room. Why we never got...
Where can I find the hollow doodah and the vortex?
Why we never got to see
whatchamacallit?
this in the show? It would have been, even if I would love to see this in the new series, especially now, because I could really see a scene where, like, the 12th Doctor's on his own, and he picks up a book somewhere, and then literally just wanders over, and then sits by the fire reading it, and then all hell breaks loose. I could really see that as an episode. So yes, there's plenty of facts. So let's see. 4th Doctor Scarf. I'm not going to pause these facts. You can pause them and read them yourself if you want. Now, actually, I say that. There is a couple here, actually, I would like to talk about. Recently, the BBC Doctor Who official Twitter posted a thing basically saying that the 9th Doctor, the 8th Doctor, War Doctor, and 9th Doctors were the only ones not to encounter the Cybermen. And I'm sure there was something else, but basically there was something in it. Unfortunately, I don't have it on. I don't have my Twitter right to hand right now. But they made some kind of error on it that they said something and it wasn't true. There was something that one of the Doctors had met the Cybermen on screen. And I know that some people, I think the 9th Doctor was the one that confused people most, because they were like saying, well, he did actually see the head of one in the Dalek episode. And I'm guessing what they were trying to do, bearing in mind this only happened a couple of months ago, they were trying to do this after this had come out. But it says here, the Cybermen encountered every Doctor on screen except the 8th and 9th, but the Doctor has had more adventures than we get to see, so he might have met those too, which I'm guessing possibly was what they were trying to hint at. But yeah, they really didn't think it through. I'm just seeing if I can find it on my Twitter, because I'm sure it wasn't that far back, but maybe it was, because I'm struggling to find it. Anyway, let's see what we have other facts-wise. A cricket ball. I'm really determined to find this on my Twitter now, so I'm going to be really boring here and just talk for a minute whilst I'm quickly looking, because I've got so many things I've favourited on my Twitter that I've got to keep going through it, but I know it's not too far now from here, so I'm hoping that I can find it if it will just load properly. And now I'm really running out of things to say because I'm trying to talk in one really long sentence and I have no idea exactly what I'm going to say next, because I'm just completely making it up and I'm going to end up repeating myself, and I really need to take a breath in a minute. Oh, where was it? I know it was here somewhere. It wasn't that long ago, so I can't have favorited it that far back. I really want to find it now, because it just really made me laugh that it was the BBC's own Doctor Who Twitter, and they'd made such an elementary mistake. Oh, please, come on, please be here somewhere. Literally scrolling through my Twitter feed. No, I can't find it. Maybe they deleted it. Maybe they deleted the tweet. Yeah. Anyway, so yes, yeah, it was quite funny that they basically said something to the fans, and the fans were like, "That's wrong. That doesn't make sense," which it didn't. Sonic Blaster. Now, this is another interesting fact, because I know some people have argued about River's Sonic Blaster and Jack's Sonic Blaster being the same one. Some people say it is, and some people say it isn't. Now, I'm definitely on the is side, because although it does go through some minor colour changes, it does say here, Sonic Blaster fires and then it says here, Science of the Library, River Song has the same weapon, which suggests he takes it from the TARDIS in future. And there is a Doctor Who comic, and I think I've talked about this before, actually, on one of these adventure games. Probably TARDIS when it last appeared. But yeah, so it is the same blaster, because in a comic Tesseract, one of the Doctor's comic companions tries to take it, and it's the Doctor mentions, I think, that it's Jack's blaster that's been left there, and his companion Emily tries to take it, at which point he says, no, it's for somebody else. So it definitely seems to hint that it is the same blaster that River has. So anyway, where were we? What was that one? Ah, that was the fob watch. Now, here's another one as well. I've got to try and get this in the right place. Here. The Time Lord's staff. Now, some people have said that this is Rassilon's staff, but it's definitely not, because, first of all, well, I say it's definitely not. It is most likely not. And the reason that I don't think it is because this part, the intricate piece here, is different to what we saw on screen. But also, obviously, it's different to the Time Lord staff that Rassilon had in Hellbent. But, yeah, I know some people have argued, saying, oh, he's got Rassilon's staff in the TARDIS, so... but I don't think this is Rassilon's staff. Maybe that's just me. Anyway, let's get back to what we were doing now, because I've rambled on enough. Psychic container. Cyber chess piece. We've had that before. The distress beacon. Oh, that was from one of the previous adventure games. There's an ood brain thing down there as well, and this is really hard to... Oh, crap, I had it. No, I don't want... It's like... God damn it! Ood hindbrain. Oh, that's interesting. It says there, fact ood hindbrain, and then it says ood translator here. Oh, well. Map. Medieval Venice. I think we've got Liz 10's mask up there. Oh, I got to... Ah, that was the other thing I needed. Yes, I know that. Compelling items. Yes, Liz 10's face mask. The map of Venice. The Doctor's cot. And then Chronon Blocker from the previous Dalek episode. Now, the Time Glass. Now, this is proof, because some people have argued saying, oh, well, this must take place... This takes place between Series 5 and 6. But here's the proof that it doesn't. Because whilst Amy is wearing the same outfit that she wore in... Series 6 opening, this must take place after A Good Man Goes to War, because one, the time glass from it's the one with two Amy's, and I can't for the life of me... No, it's not Amy's choice. It will come back to me the minute as soon as I've finished recording this. But anyway, yes. So so this is from that episode, which was Series 6. So that's proof there that this takes place after Series 6 opener, because I know, as I said, some people have been saying Amy's wearing the same outfit that she wore in the opening episodes. People are saying, oh, well, it definitely takes place before. But the other thing that makes it known that this takes place after the Series 6 opener is that Rory is aware of the Sontarans having met Strax in A Good Man Goes to War. So yes, so this is definitely takes place after Series 6. Recorder? Doctor's Recorder. Girl Who Waited. That's the name of the episode, The Girl Who Waited. I've been sitting here thinking, what is it? I know what it is. It will come to me in a minute. It's The Girl Who Waited. So yes, we had a Dalek Eye Stalk, and then we got the Book of the Angels. But I believe that is all the facts we have found. There's no collectible cards in this episode, which is a bit of a shame, but never mind. Fire. What's the fire? I do love a blazing fire. Am I supposed to use the things on... Oh no, I've got to combine them, haven't I? And for some reason, I've got prawn crackers and chopsticks.
Sort of, and hey presto! Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you Thing C.
Okay. Right, let's get these back to the Doctor then. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame we never got to see the.
Efficiency. That's what I like.
It's a shame we never got to see the drawing room in Series 6. I tell you the other thing, actually, well, that's interesting is this means that the TARDIS corridors seen in Series 6 in The Doctor's Wife are not all the same, because this is definitely Series 6, as I've just said, but the exterior corridor outside the drawing room is similar to the interior of the TARDIS console room, and obviously, as we saw in Series 6, the TARDIS corridors don't look like that. So it makes me wonder, are there areas of the TARDIS corridors where it still looks like the classic Roundels version because it's all different? I think that'd be a great thing to see. But I do know, whilst I'm doing this, and I'm hoping you can hear me over it, I do know that originally it was planned in The Doctor's Wife. Neil Gaiman wanted one of the classic console rooms. Yeah, he wanted one of the classic console rooms, and unfortunately the budget meant they couldn't do it. So they had to. He requested that the 10th Doctor's console room be left standing, and they used that instead. But I thought it's such a shame we never got to see that, because it would have been great to see Amy and Rory suddenly rush into, say, the first Doctor's console room or the 5th Doctor's console room. I really hope one day we do get to see a classic console room in the new series, because it would really be interesting to see. I would love to have another episode like Journey to the Centre of the TARDIS where we see more of the TARDIS, but I prattled on enough, so let's just get back to playing this, because otherwise people are going to get annoyed.
Even if I do say so myself.
Doctor, what's this?
It's a subtemporal distress signal from another ship.
Oh, the one we bumped?
Honestly, it was nothing more than a ding. Well, we better go and take a look. Exchange insurance details.
Oh no, this is where we can go back into the TARDIS.
Ah,
So
smell that.
I apologise if people are getting annoyed, but I am
Oh, it
going
smells
to
like something
procrastinate a little bit more in this episode, because I want to show you this, because I think it's really cool.
Plague because everything was clean. Do you?
Plague?
Bubonic plague.
Great.
Are you worried? I'm not worried. I'm a doctor, you're a nurse. Besides, 1605 was a quiet year for the plague. Only around 400 people died from it.
So we're in London, but where?
Isn't it obvious? Underground.
I was hoping for something more specific.
You want something specific? I'll be specific. We've got a problem.
How did that get here?
I'm afraid we brought it here. It's a byproduct of our scrape with that alien ship.
Oh, a scrape now, is it? I thought it was just a bump.
Point is, this probably isn't the only one, and they're being generated by the proximity of the TARDIS and whatever we bumped into, which is fine. Only we can't go until we've found that ship, and meanwhile this legion is highly unstable, and if I'm not careful it could swallow up the whole of London.
Right.
It's going to take a bit more than that. So, you two try and find that ship while I deal with this, and remember, the Lau dynasty was 400 years ago. That's when that ship crashed. Wherever we are, this is probably built on top of it.
Okay, Doctor.
And Pons, be careful.
Okay. Now, as well as the TARDIS, I know there is a fact around the corner, so I'm going to backtrack a little bit anyway. So, let's go back, get the fact of the wattled hurdle, and then show you this, which I think is really cool. Basically, the way it works is there's a sort of doorway in between the two that you don't see. But the fact that you can walk like around the edge of the TARDIS, but then you might have just briefly seen the doorway then. There's a little bit of a glitch there, but yeah. So you can see the interior, but then you literally just walk in. I think it's really cool the way they've done that. Although the one problem this does give you is if you go, say, down here, you can see the edge of the set of sorts. And then if you walk, you can't. These corridors don't lead anywhere. You go up there and there is nothing there. But for example, you come down here, and obviously that's a corridor that goes either way. But you go down there, and there's no corridor. A bit of an invisible wall there wouldn't have gone amiss, I don't think, because it does take a slight bit of the realism out of it. And again, up here, it's just there is nothing there, which is a bit of a shame. But generally, I think it's really cool the way that they've done that you can just walk in and out. The problem is here with this game, they've put a lot of work into it, but they've also cut some corners, which is a shame, because this could have been really great. Who are these strange chappies?
The false king will be dead, and England
I
will
think one of
rejoice
them
again in
is
God's pleasure.
Mr. Guy of
A
Fawkes.
great day for all. Now, come. We have business with our brothers.
Ah, sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky, catchy plotter person type thing. Oh shit, someone's coming this way.
Oh, these old creaking corridors make some noises that would make the dead shiver.
Do you think we can trust everyone?
Please don't let that guy come too far before I get the chance to go around the corner.
Do not doubt that.
Oh, he's turned back. Good. Actually, I'm saying don't let that guy turn around. I hope these guys don't turn around. Otherwise, I will be in serious
Just
trouble.
left your house in order? God is on our side in this endeavor. But even his work may take a heavy toll. Who is to say which of us will see the morning?
I did as you asked.
Good. Your family deserve the future we will bring them.
Oh, God. Crap, crap, crap. I didn't think that through. That was quite close. What's that? A rosary. Oh, God, is he going to turn around? Nope, he's just stopping. Nope, nobody there. Good. Probably shouldn't follow so close, really, but oh well. In some ways, I'm kind of wondering what will happen when they do catch me. Oh.
Oh, another rat. I hate the filthy things.
Well, you're in the sewer. What do you
This town is
expect?
infested.
Ease your fear, my friend. The rats were born to the sewers, but there is far worse vermin in the halls of the monarch. But soon we will destroy them, and the king rat upon which they all depend.
Then pray to God they take these unholy brethren with them.
There
Okay.
must be some way
That
to
looks like a
find-
yep. As you can always tell when something's a
Now, what
fact
we've
because
done
it's
is
slightly
right.
lighter than the rest of the game. There's no way I'm just going to be able to walk through the door. No. Oh, hello.
Shoot! Shoot!
It's just a rat. Well, to be fair though, that is a rat in the 17th century, so it probably was slightly diseased. What's that? A fork and a spoon. There's weird facts in this game. Another door. If I open this, always spot. Yeah. Well, maybe don't go in there then. Oh, painting. Fact. Princess Elizabeth. More rats.
There is something about you that those rats find irresistible.
Get lost!
Examine flickering torch.
That's strange. That torch, it's flickering like air's rushing past.
Because the slightly lighter than everything else wall with a hole in it doesn't look suspicious at all. Appears to be a door, but I can't find a handle. Tiny hole set in the stone. So I've got to use my chopsticks. So I've got 13th century prawn crackers. They may go stale. And a 13th century chopsticks. A secret door. A secret passage. How exciting. Aha.
Lady Winters, your beauty illuminates even these dank surroundings.
Enough.
As well as
flattery.
her
Speak
green
of
eyes
your
illuminate.
presence.
Why is nobody questioning she's got bright green eyes?
It is. Tomorrow the Protestant king will come to open
I
his
think she is a
parliament
Rutan.
above us, and will be welcomed by 41 kegs of gunpowder.
Oh my god. We're under the Houses of Parliament. It's 1605 and this is the gunpowder plot.
It will be my
Well done,
honor
Amy. Finally
to
caught
light
up.
the
Although, to
fuse.
be fair, you weren't. You didn't see the opening intro.
You and your men have done
Or
well.
know the title of the game
It is
that you are
God's
taking
work
part
to
in.
remove this imposter king. Our plans were in motion before you joined us, my lady. But your presence has brightened our toils.
Who the hell is that cheesy creep?
Sir Robert Catesby, I think. He was the brains. The thing I want to know is who's she?
Lady Winters.
There wasn't any Lady Winters. The plotters were all men.
We have all been given a paper detailing the group's final meeting tonight.
There's a few
We shall wonder
clipping
what
issues in this game, unfortunately. Which, again, it's one of the areas where they could have
We
just
need that bit of paper.
polished it a little bit more. You know, like I said, is Rory's
Create a distraction.
model is a little
I'll
bit
grab
rough
a pen.
around the edges. Lady Winter seems to, her shoulders clip through her dress quite occasionally, and then there's a bit coming up soon where Rory's hiding behind a wall, but he's not hiding behind it, he's hiding in it. What are we doing here then?
I'll wait by that door. If you can create a distraction to bring them out of the other one, I can try and get that paper.
Oh, hello. Right. Okay, let's not get too close to him. Okay, the door doesn't do anything. What does he do? Gee, oh God, Amy, be careful. Door is locked from the other side. Yeah, this is the plotter who's really scared of rats. Not very alert and scared. In 1605, how did these guys cope? Now, what did I do here? Right, okay. He's scared of rats. Think this through logically. He's scared of rats. And I need... So I need to draw the rats to him. Oil? Can I get oil? No. Just thinking if there's oil, maybe if I was just trying to think, oil in the lamp, oil might be tasty to the rats, might draw them to... I've just had a thought, and it's stupid enough that it might work. And maybe this is what I did. Yeah. Genuinely wasn't expecting that to work, but suddenly, I suddenly thought, what's Amy got on her that the rats would be so interested in? And of course the answer is food.
The rats! They're everywhere! The filthy devils!
Fool. Ignore them. We have a job to do. Come on.
Yeah, see there, Rory's hiding in the wall rather than next to it.
For God and for England.
And you can see her right shoulder slightly clipping through her dress.
These proceedings, I shall carry the memory of your sweet face to heaven.
All I ask, Fawkes, is that you raise that place above us to ruin.
The fact that, I can't believe nobody is questioning that her eyes are glowing bright green.
Did you see that? Her eyes.
Oh, that. Well, okay. Amy noticed, yes, but how did everyone else, all those plotters, how did they not notice?
I'm gonna keep an eye on Lady Gaga.
Just be careful, all right?
You too.
Dun dun dun. Oh, okay. Well, that's the end of Act 1, as 'twere. So, yeah, I am looking forward to playing this. I will pause it as soon as the game pops up again. Yeah, looking forward to playing this again. And as I said, it's significantly longer, so we're going to have the episode today and then the next 2 episodes. And then next week, hopefully the final 3 episodes, because I reckon this is going to be about 6 parts. So, here we go. So yes, I will pause there. So yeah, now, in case my commentary in the opening intro wasn't heard, basically what I want to do is, because this game is significantly longer than the others, what I'm going to do is, once I have finished this game, I'm actually going to do a retrospective, what I think review of the adventure games in total, because there's a lot of differences between them, particularly between the original 4 and this one, but then also there's differences a lot between the original 4. So yeah, so I will be doing a review after this, so it's not quite the end of the Doctor Who Adventure Games, but for now, that is the end of this episode. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, favourite, subscribe, share, it really helps me out a lot, and be sure to check the link below for a link to my Patreon. It would really help me out a lot if you supported that too. I salute you all, and I will see you in another video very soon.